Welcome back to the Simpcast, and today we're on episode 11, man. Episode
is it
11.
Or was it 12?
Oh, yeah, 12. Sorry.
It's 12.
Yeah, okay, we're going back. We're going back. We're going back.
Idiot.
We're going back to re-record this shit. Nah,
leave it.
We'll leave it. Episode 12. Bro, I lose the track. We rolled them out so quick.
Yeah, we smashed them. People still catching up. That's the grind.
Yeah, I mean, just to notice, obviously, there won't be any podcast episodes for the next about a month and a half.
Yeah, month and a half, 2 months.
But we will be releasing videos, so you can stay entertained. You know.
Yeah, they won't be as long, obviously. So you might actually get a chance to have a look at them. It also gives you a chance, if you're not caught up on the podcast, just come through. You know what I mean? Come through, watch them, listen, whatever.
True. Give you guys some time to catch up or not, or just not do anything. Yeah. Do whatever you want. You catch up on the side one on Sundays if you want.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you're doing. Fuck it out.
Right, but today we've got a good topic. Sumeet's got a juicy one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good one. It's cartoon conspiracy theories. This should be a good one because there's some fucking sick ones. Like there's some good ones from like childhood. Then there's some sick like Disney ones as well, and we thought, let's just kind of go through them, have our little thoughts on them as well, innit?
Yeah, should be a good conversation, good topic.
Yeah. All right, so origin of the name there. I'm putting it to you.
What's the name of that snow guy from Frozen? Olaf. Yeah, Olaf's a simp. Okay, that's today's origin of the name.
Olaf's a simp. For fuck's sake, that was the most stouter.
I'll make some dumb conspiracy. Olaf is Latin for Adam, and Adam is a simp. So yeah, boom.
No. Olaf is Latin for Adam, and Anna is Latin for Twitch streamer. And and Olaf kind of simps for Anna. So Adam Sims for Twitch streamers, boom, done.
Boom, yeah, that's the origin of the name.
Wait, we've actually overused that joke so much.
Well, Adam's a simp, yeah.
Adam simping for the Twitch streamers.
I'll never get old, though. I'll still keep making fun of him.
He doesn't need to be here just for us to violate him.
Nah, I mean, we're actually thinking about having Adam as a third host, but,
we'll see.
Got to wait for him to invest in a good microphone, not his shitty Indian mic. So
mic.
Yeah, let's get into it. You got a Rugrats conspiracy.
I got a
theory.
Rugrats one. All right, so here, this one. This one's actually kind of like a mind fuck a little bit. So this is basically Angelica, who's the little girl in like the pigtails, the blonde one. She usually wears like the purple little dress kind of thing. Is actually imagining all these like other babies around her. So Tommy, the one like in the nappy or whatever, Phil and Lil, Chucky, all of them are all dead. All of them have died. They're all from Angelica's fucking mind. Like she's just imagining them. And the way they've kind of explained this as well is how some of the parents react. Like as if like they let their children just run everywhere, whilst Angelica's parents don't really do that. They kind of like tell her off every now and then. So it's like kind of explaining personality traits from the parents onto their children. They don't bother keeping an eye on them, so they're just like. So the couple of the fans were saying Chucky died in childbirth with his mother. Tommy was a stillbirth, and Phil and Lil were actually one child of an unknown gender that was aborted by their parents, because obviously they were the twins.
Yeah.
So that's kind of just like it's a bit of a mad one, isn't it?
That is mad one. That's super deep for a fucking child show.
It's a child show. That shit. People with these mad, like, dark conspiracies.
That is a super dark conspiracy.
Compared to like the theme tune, it's like
here's a aborted fetus kid that's alive.
Fetus kid that's actually alive in the little girl's head.
Okay, but do you believe that? Do you believe it, or do you think it's a bit far fetched?
The thing is, it's not far fetched because it does make a lot of sense. Like it's not a far
anything makes
conspiracy.
sense when you try and draw a comparison to something.
Yeah, because like, now that you think about it, like, obviously ever since reading this kind of conspiracy, everything kind of adds up. Like, obviously, probably
why? Okay, so
isn't, but
so
it does add up.
why do you think that
It's the
Chucky died? Well, Chucky died in childbirth. Why do you think that?
Well, his mum is also dead.
Is she?
So yeah, his mum is also, but she's not around.
Oh yeah.
She's not around, so it makes that a bit there, and also the way that the parents like go towards their children. It's not as assertive as Angelica's children.
What's the relaxed? So it's like he doesn't have parents.
Yeah, it's like they don't have parents. Like, what parent would leave their babies to go wander around everywhere?
Bad ones, bad parents. What about Tommy? Why do you think Tommy's stillbirth?
I mean, I don't know why. They're just saying that this kind of just fan stuff. Like, it's just random, I guess. I mean, the Phil and Lil one kind of makes a bit more sense because they're twins. They could have been conjoined twins, and then aborted by their parents. I guess that's kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that conspiracy theory is that strong, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is stronger ones out there. So
no, I think the reasoning behind each thing doesn't really make sense. They're just saying, "Oh, that kid is died of that," but like they don't really give reasoning behind it. So
well, regardless of all of that,
I mean, I think the strongest
all of them are dead.
Oh yeah, okay, no, but like but the way they died is weird. Why they?
I mean, the way they died is, I mean, I guess that's kind of far fetched, but the fact that they are dead,
they're all dead,
and it's just a figment of the imagination of this girl.
Yeah,
I think it could be like, obviously it's probably not, but it's definitely interesting.
Why is every conspiracy theory that they're all dead, and they're just imagining it? Why is that every conspiracy theory? Because literally,
it's literally useful. It can be used in any context ever.
Every cartoon, it's not actually happening. It's that everyone's
it's not actually
dead.
happening. It's just everyone's dead. Like,
Full Metal. They actually died. Both the brothers died. They're just imagining that.
Yeah,
shit.
both the brothers actually.
How can you imagine shit if you're dead?
Literally, yo, we just thought of one on our own. Former Alchemist, those two, Alfonso and Edward, they both actually died. They died. They died trying to bring their mum back to life. And what's happening is somebody's telling a story. Somebody in the army is telling a story of these two children and what they could have done, their potential, what they could have done.
Yo, boom. That could be conspiracy theory.
Theory.
Our conspiracy theory was fucking stronger than the Rugrats one, man. Fucking dead. All right.
I don't know if it was.
Next one, Pokemon one. Right.
You go for it. You go for this one.
Yeah, with Pokemon, right? So, see, ridiculous amount of time ago since Pokemon was televised for the first time. It was over 2 decades ago, and Ash never aged, right? He's always 10 years old in like the latest iteration of the series. Literally. Yeah, so he never ages. So obviously the main conspiracy theory with this is that he's dead, or he's in a coma, right? So I mean the coma one is the more suited, and it makes more sense. He's in a coma and he's sort of struggling, and these adventures and people he meets and challenges are him sort of overcoming this comatose state. And that's sort of the main conspiracy theory. He's sort of imagining all these Pokemon and all these and it's all rivals.
It's all from that first episode where he falls off his bike.
Yeah, he falls off his bike. Yeah.
So after he falls off his bike,
everything's a manifestation of it.
Literally everything that he's seen. So he's seen all these Pokemon, maybe in like a book or something like that. Maybe he was collecting Pokemon cards like you.
Yeah, maybe.
He's collecting. Maybe Pokemon don't even exist in the Pokemon world, and Ash is just making them up.
Pokemon in general, it conveys a very like life learning lesson every episode. They sort of teach you, do good, try and push yourself as hard as you can, and work towards your passion. Be compassionate to your Pokemon, right? Which is obviously same as like being compassionate to people. Don't treat them as objects. Like I feel like that's a hint to also corporations. So it's like, don't treat your people like assets. Like they don't have a number on them. They're people. They have emotions and shit on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's actually a pretty interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon in general has a lot of good like life lessons and draws to real life things.
Going on the rest of it though, like him being in a coma and stuff, like it makes so much sense because obviously he doesn't age, and he's had like, well, in real time, like our time, 10 years worth of adventure, but minimum within the anime time, like 4 or 5 years, like maybe even 6 years. I think there was a theory saying that he should actually be like 16 or something by now.
16?
Yeah, he should be 16, like through anime time. Fair enough, not human our time, but through anime time, he should be minimum 16.
Right.
Which is kind of mad if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like The Simpsons, though. The Simpsons, none of them age. How many years has it been? 38 years, none of them age.
The Simpsons, every single
The whole family's in a coma. The
whole family's actually dead. They're just retelling the story of their lives.
Oh, yeah. I mean, could be.
Yeah, maybe. Well, to be fair, though, in The Simpsons, I swear they don't even have, like, a set timeline. Like, they don't actually...
No, they always jump back and forth. Nothing's linked.
Yeah, nothing's linked in The Simpsons. Whilst
they jump back
Pokemon,
and forth.
Everything's... Interlinked to each other. Every episode goes off another. So if you miss one episode, you're going to be like, what the fuck happened? Like, why is this happened? Why is that changed for?
True.
You know? It's like a proper, like, followed through series. That doesn't sound great, but, you know, just like... It follows on. Every single episode follows on. Every single episode has an effect on another episode. But unless it's filler. If it's filler, then it's bullshit.
Yo, I'll make up one. Simpsons. What if Maggie's actually in her whole family's died and she's just imagining everything? Because she's stuck as a baby.
Maybe because she's like...
She's stuck as a baby. Remember, she never grew
up in the head. Mate, have you seen that fucking video of... What? It was the scariest shit. It's like... They always post it around Halloween time. It's like The Simpsons. And you know the bullies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they break into the house. They kill Homer. They kill Bart. They kill Lisa. They kill Marge. And they leave Maggie alive.
Yeah.
And Maggie's the last one in the house. Like, she kills the rest of the bullies.
I remember that. Have
you seen that video?
Yes.
Imagine.
So maybe that's that.
Maybe that's that. Imagine.
That's
how sick could that be?
Story.
That's actually the horror story of what actually happened in The Simpsons.
What her whole family's done. She's imagining all the good times.
Yeah, she's imagining all the good times that they could have had.
Yeah, while she's stuck as a baby.
And she's so fucked up in the mind that she doesn't even know.
She never mentally. Yeah, she never mentally.
She's still the mental age of a bit. Oh, you know that could be fucking.
Yeah, we should create fucking conspiracy theories.
We should actually create some mad conspiracy.
Because half of these ones on these websites are so fucking dead. Bro, this guy was trying to convince me that Brave, the witch from Brave, she was Boo from Monsters Inc. because there was a sculpture of a bear on there. I don't believe that shit.
Bear around that though. There's so many people believe that. I believe it still.
Too far fetched.
The thing is, I don't think it is though, because it makes a lot of sense. Like in the actual movie itself,
different timelines as well. That was the main thing. Way different timelines.
But the thing is, does it even have a timeline?
Yeah, Brave is set up in like very.
Why is the monster universe
more modern?
More modern.
Yeah, it's way more modern.
Why is it though?
I don't know why.
How do we know? How do we know that
they're not on another planet?
How do you know that Boo has not gone to another universe? There's no thing saying that. Well, obviously, the doors was literally a portal to the other universe. What's to say there's not a door that goes to another universe?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
you know what I mean?
Wait, there's no humans who exist in the monster universe. They can only get in through. They can only get through the doors, right?
Yeah, anybody can
so that means technically Monster Inc. could be a whole different planet, and they just, scare kids on other planets.
But they don't scare anymore, do they? They make them laugh now.
Oh, and now they make them laugh, but I'm just
right
saying.
At the end, they made them laugh, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but think about it.
What if that's a movie about pedophilia?
What the fuck?
Imagine that.
What? What do you mean?
I could imagine that, like some dark conspiracy theory that all these monsters are like pedophiles and shit, because they're like so into kids. They're like
scaring children.
Yeah.
And then they make them laugh at the end.
Yeah.
I think what is the octopus looking?
Oh, that one.
The octopus spider looking bastard. What's his name?
Octopus spider looking bastard.
You know the guy who.
The evil one.
Yeah.
What about him?
Yeah, he's like, I would kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. That one.
Yes.
That I guess you could link. You could link that to pedophilia.
Yeah, what if he's who the fuck was that guy who died in prison?
Died in prison? Which one?
Yeah, the one who was allegedly was gonna expose other pedophiles, who's quite famous.
The fuck?
He got killed. Well, he allegedly suicided in prison, hanged himself, but he was killed by someone.
Oh, Epstein.
Yeah, what if he's Epstein, low key?
What do you mean Epstein? Fucking, this is like current.
Ahead of time, bro. It's like The Simpsons. They're ahead of time.
Ahead of the time. Nah, yeah. That's too far fetched.
Epstein was into kids, so was the guy from Monsters Inc. Easy. Boom. There's your conspiracy.
No, bro, right. Shut up, man. That's such a shit one. That's such a shit one. Next one. Alright, so
Scooby-Doo.
This one I found this one quite interesting. Actually, no, should we do the joke one first? I say we do the joke one first.
Alright, do it.
I see one on Twitter. It was quite funny. It said Postman Pat, yeah, actually is the father to all the children in the little town, the little village town. Yeah. Because every other child has red hair. There is no parent with red hair. Only Postman Pat has red hair. So basically, he's a top shagger.
He delivers not just mail, he also delivers the load, innit? Delivers the load.
That was not well, you. Definitely saw that joke somewhere. You did not come up with that on your own.
I did come up with that.
You did. Lies.
What are you talking about?
I bet Mon came up with it.
Nah. I made that up all by myself.
Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi, bro.
I don't. No, understando cómo estás.
Look at this guy with his sly jokes. Look at this dickhead. No, that's a funny one though. I just thought that's like proper funny. Alright, we'll go to the proper one. Scoobydoo. Alright. This one's actually like pretty sick. I thought it was quite cool. So obviously the plot of Scoobydoo is that you have the mystery gang and they're trying to prove that there's no supernatural figures. It's just people in costumes. Yeah. That are trying to fuck with people, basically.
Yeah, I mean the I thought I saw this on Instagram where it was like Scooby-Doo's basically saying like don't always trust people that you think you can trust, right? Like it's always people that they know that fuck them over, right?
Yeah,
so
like,
I think that was like the main
thing off the facts, not what people think is actually the case.
Yeah,
it's like prove that it's actually a ghost.
Yeah, but everyone knows that. It's not. So give us the deep conspiracy.
Yeah, so what it actually is what they're saying is the mystery gang are actually ghosts themselves. Now, this is a little bit strange because when we think of a ghost, we think a ghost can phase through people. They can't be seen.
Yeah.
But maybe these ghosts are like, maybe they're taken over. Possessing bodies. Now, this isn't actually part of the conspiracy. This is just what I thought off the top of my head.
What is it? Because they don't age? Is that why?
Yeah, maybe. Because they don't age. Maybe they're cursed ghosts, and they've been put into bodies that don't age whatsoever.
They never accept payment either.
Yeah, they never accept payment. Because they don't need it. The only people that you see eating are
Scooby,
Shaggy and Scooby. Shaggy and Scooby that eat Snoopy snacks.
Yo, what if like Shaggy is just so high, right, that he just doesn't know what's going on half the time.
Shaggy does just look like a stoner in it.
He does. He is a fucker. Him and the dog been smoking that dank kush. That dank kush.
No, but what the actual conspiracy is
yeah, they get paid in weed.
They're ghosts themselves, and they continue to appear throughout all like decades and decades of time.
Yeah.
And obviously they don't change because they're ghosts. They're saying they're wandering spirits who are traveling aimlessly from town to town, exposing fake ghosts and ghouls along the way. Now, the reason they're doing that is because they don't want the people to actually believe in ghosts, even though they're ghosts themselves. So what have they said?
Why would they want the people to believe in ghosts?
They said, in this theory, what I'm reading off, they said it's strengthened by the fact the Scooby-Doo franchise has confirmed that actual ghosts and ghouls exist in its universe. So within the Scooby-Doo universe, there actually is ghosts and ghouls, but they've not seen them. So where are they?
They are there.
They could be the ghosts. They could be the ghosts that the people at Scooby-Doo are saying that exist within the world.
What if the people they're helping are ghosts?
I don't think that would make sense.
Why not? like a whole JoJo's Bizarre Adventure situation where the girl's murdered, but they can see her and she looks real and everything, you know, and she wants to get revenge because she was murdered, right? What if it's a whole situation like that where the actual people who want help are ghosts who want revenge? So
you're saying it might be in a ghost world?
I mean,
are you trying to say it's
it could be half? Could be like ghosts wanting help from
ghosts
humans.
Wanting help from humans.
Yeah.
I don't get it. No, explain. Go through
it. The people who want help in these situations.
So you're saying the people that want help are ghosts?
Yeah.
And the people that commit, the quote-unquote crimes...
are people.
Are they people or ghosts?
They're people. Oh, they could be mixed.
No, I feel like that makes it so confusing, though.
Wait, so it makes more sense that the whole gang is...
Are you saying ghosts and humans live in harmony?
I mean, it could.
No, I don't think that makes sense.
Why not?
I feel like it makes more sense
if the Scooby-Doo gang could do it, why couldn't...
No, but the Scooby-Doo gang are like, they're the anomaly within the world. They're the ghosts. People don't know that they're ghosts, but they are. So
maybe they're not ghosts, maybe they're ghouls. But they've taken form of humans.
Same shit.
Well, because like you say, ghouls can be more physical than ghosts are. Ghosts are supposedly like phase through. They can't really touch.
It's the same thing, is it not? The ghosts, ghouls.
No, ghouls are a bit different.
Are they?
Ghouls are demonic.
Ghouls are demonic. So you could say that the mystery gang are a bunch of demonics.
Could be.
A bunch of ghouls that are just trying to fuck with people.
I mean, this is a more realistic one than saying, they're a bunch of Nazis. You know what I mean? I feel like that's every conspiracy on the internet. Fucking Nazis. Fucking Donald Trump supporters, man. Who's the redhead girl from Scooby-Doo? What's her name again?
Daphne.
Yeah, she's fucking Donald Trump supporter.
She's a fucking... Why is she a Donald Trump supporter?
Because she got orange hair. Like Donald Trump.
Orange, cause she...
Yeah. Boom. There you go. White supremacist.
White supremacist.
There's no black gang members, right? All white supremacists.
But Scooby-Doo is brown.
Yeah, but he's a dog, so he's like representing a person. See what I mean? Boom. Yeah, there you go. White supremacy.
They're trying to say that black people are dogs. Wow.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo is racist.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo is racist.
There you heard it here first.
Scooby-Doo is racist.
It sounds like some fucking, what's his name? Alex Jones. Alex Jones shit.
Oh, he's actually sick. I love his videos. We should do a reaction on some of his videos.
Actually. Yeah, we should.
Scooby-Doo. It's full of racists. Fucking white supremacists. But back in 09, I met Scooby-Doo myself, and he told me he's actually a black man who's being locked up by a white supremacist.
He's actually a black man being locked up.
That's like some shit that you would say, man. That's some shit you would say.
The thing is, we could actually make up our own like conspiracy theories and say this kind of shit. Because what can people say? Oh, you're trying shit, yeah, but it's conspiracy theory, bro. It doesn't fucking matter.
That's what it's a theory. It's a conspiracy, yeah.
Yeah, literally, just a conspiracy. All right, we'll go to the. You go to the next one. Go through the Smurfs one.
I just talked about that. Smurfs. Basically, the Smurfs are blue supremacists, right?
No, bro, they're white supremacists, but they're just shown blue. As blue.
Yeah, okay, so they're white supremacists. The theory goes that like they're racist Nazi like a faction. And like their little white hats that look like Sikh turbans. They're actually KKK hats.
No. Hold up. We're going back. Sorry?
Yeah, huh? So basically every Smurf is actually a Sikh person.
Every Smurf is... You're trying to say a Sikh person is a racist?
Yeah.
You're trying to say that Sikh people are part of the KKK?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Not having that. That's outrageous. That's outrageous from you. I expect better. That's outrageous.
No. Sikh people are the... What's my name? Nah. Smurfs, they're not Sikhs. No, Sikhs are too nice to be... Okay.
They're too nice to be racist.
Yeah, exactly. But no, the theory goes that the Smurfs are basically Nazis, and they're part of the KKK, with the white hats.
Well, they're not Nazi. They're Nazi-like. Like they're basically.
Well, yeah, Nazi-like.
They're run by a fascist, being the Papa Smurf, who's got like the red, like he's like the Hitler.
Yeah, well,
KKK kind of gang.
Yeah, because the head of the KKK wears a red hat, right? And obviously, Papa Smurf does as well.
Wait, does he wear a red hat?
Yeah, he does.
Wait, the leader of KKK wears a red hat.
Yeah, he does. Pretty sure.
What the
a red
fuck
outfit.
What the fuck are the Smurfs doing then? Why would they do that?
I don't know. But then also, the
No,
the villain.
hold up. No. Hold up. We need to question the Smurfs for a second.
What?
Wait. Are you being serious? They actually have like a red suit, the leader of the KKK?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because they can't have all the same. Obviously, the leader has to wear something else.
No, surely not.
No, I'm
I'm
pretty
sure
sure
there's
it's
more
red.
than one leader.
It's red,
like
like-
different KKK places.
No, there's different leaders, but there is the head. Yeah. Okay, there's 3 different outfits, but they all consist with red. And I think one of them has red, yeah. One's
Hey,
red,
yo,
one's white with red, and one's black and red.
Maybe the Smurfs was made by a Nazi.
I mean,
Or maybe the Smurfs was made by an escaped Nazi.
Maybe.
Because
but
that
like-
is fucked.
Oh, but red's,
'Cause,
remember,
bro,
red's linked to the Confederate flag, remember?
That's fucked. That's ridiculous. Because they just made them blue.
Yeah.
They literally made a movie about the Black Smurfs.
Yeah, I mean,
And they don't
okay,
like the Black Smurfs. They're trying to change the Black Smurfs into the normal Smurfs or get rid of them.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen Smurfs 2?
No. Oh, yes, I have, yes.
Yeah, that's when the Black Smurfs were introduced.
Yeah.
And they're trying to, like, make them not black anymore.
Yeah.
They're trying to change them to normal Smurfs.
You know what that reminds me of? There was a Dove advert for like skin change or something, and it was like a black woman applying this like skin lotion, and it made her white, and it's supposed to be a good thing,
like
which was very
skin
racist.
bleaching-
Yeah,
skin bleaching stuff.
which was very racist. So that kind of reminds me of that, like how they were saying, "Oh, black
Yeah, that's
Smurfs are
well
bad."
fucked up. Holy shit. But yeah, let's go back onto the thing. Go on, do you want to explain the rest of it? The
But yeah, I
KKK
mean,
kinda-
their villain, Gargamel, he's a money loving, big nosed, dark haired dude. So I mean, I don't want to be racist, but like they're stereotyping like Jews, right?
the Jewish people, yeah.
And his cat is called Azrael, which is obviously the angel, of death in the Jewish tradition. So yes, there you go. So it's kind of like the Jews versus the Nazis, low key though.
Yeah, literally.
That's some Alex
Jews
Jones
versus
type
the-
shit, bro.
That is actually some Alex Jones type shit.
I met a Smurf. He told me secretly
You
that
sound like Rick from Rick and Morty.
Rick, Marty, we're going on an adventure, Marty.
Literally, bro, that's actually decent. I'll rate it. Man, yeah, but literally, that's well fucked up. Think about
It
it.
is pretty- it is pretty shit.
They're actually trying their best to go ahead.
No,
like,
it
get rid of
could
this-
just be coincidental.
It could be coincidental, but obviously, at the end of the day, it's a conspiracy theory. But I think definitely the makers of Smurfs have to reevaluate their color choices. They could have easily made it green and orange or something.
It was a Latino guy, wasn't it? Antoine Bueno.
Antoine Bueno. Latino, I guess so.
It sounds Latino.
Latino, some Mexican maybe. Nah, we're not. Maybe not Mexican. Maybe not.
No, shit, thinks Latino. Fucking Mexicans. Fucking.
Yeah, Mexicans.
Fucking Mexicans coming into our country making these Smurfs, Nazis.
No, but I don't think Mexicans have no reason to be racist.
And you say that a lot of them voted for Donald Trump.
Really?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, because they like the wall. They can just climb it.
Yeah. I'm sure.
They don't care.
Alright, go for the next one.
I'll give it the next one, the Donald Duck one. Now this one, kind of hits the heart because Donald Duck is a bit of a dickhead. So anyway,
Donald Duck, more like Donald Cock.
basically there's this. Well, I guess I'll just say where this theories come from. This theories come from the Journal of Cartoon Overanalyzations. That's pretty much any conspiracy theory. It's just an overanalyzation.
We should make our own one. The fucking Simpcast theory organization group.
I mean, bro, we've got conspiracy theories every single podcast with the origin of the name.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, literally.
Today's was, what the fuck was it again? Oh yeah, Olaf's a simp, and
Olaf's a
Olaf
simp,
translates to Adam, and
Yeah,
Anna means Twitch
bro,
streamer.
the new Twitter like meme right now is like official sources say this is like misleading or something.
yeah, that is true. Yeah.
But yeah, basically what this journal says is they're saying that Donald Duck has PTSD because he has quite erratic behavior. Like he's quite sort of like a bit of a dickhead. Sometimes here, flinches a lot kind of thing. He's quite paranoid in a way. And they're saying this rises from his experiences as a paratrooper in World War II, because he has a lot of flashbacks and stuff.
Yeah.
So they're also saying he has difficulties in responding normally. So, I mean, that's just like a genuine thing.
Increased
PTSD.
arousal as well.
Increased arousal?
Yeah.
No,
Did you miss that one?
I missed that one. Persistent symptoms of increased arousal. Difficulty falling asleep.
I mean, ducks fuck a lot, don't they? I swear
Do they?
ducks fuck a lot, yeah.
Ducks fuck a lot?
They have like 7-inch dicks. Did you not know that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, bro. They like.
Oh
I read about
gosh.
this. Well, I think we did it in Science or some shit, where it's like their dicks like rolled up and like it's like huge.
What, like one of them party blowers things?
They do it. Yeah, exactly like that, bro. There's a party blower connected to every duck's dick,
fucking hell!
and that's how they have
so
sex.
bad.
They do it so that they can like properly like inseminate the female. That's why they do it.
Mad. So it just grows inside of them.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's
so
kinda mad.
bro, dicks have bigger dicks than everyone else.
Wait, that is true. Actually, Donald Duck always
Ducks
struggled
have-
to get to sleep, didn't he?
Bro, he's got like midnight urges. Donald, bro, you're just ruining everyone's childhood. Donald
Honestly,
Duck at this
bro,
point.
that's what we do. innit?
Donald
That's-
Duck's just a horny freak. That's what, and he's got PTSD.
What
that's
else
what
have
he's
they
saying.
said? They also said not only that, but Donald clearly doesn't like talking about his experience.
Okay,
Well,
well,
that's with PTSD as well. Like,
think about generally
Don't
like
like
when
talking about
when
that.
there's movies about people who have come back from war and they have PTSD and shit. Like they never want to talk about it. They all obviously have PTSD. A lot of them have PTSD. Like we're not stereotyping just war in general. I'm talking like these proper like World War One, World War Two people
yeah,
with
World War
experiences.
veterans. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and a lot of them had like what was it? They couldn't socially handle themselves. Like they couldn't deal with being other people.
They can't be in these social environments. For example,
Yeah,
someone with PTSD couldn't go to a pub, and like obviously, a pub's like a really social place.
yeah.
They would struggle in that environment.
Yeah.
And isn't it with PTSD you can get like seizures and shit quite easily?
I'm not sure.
Is that
about
the right one? Is
I'm
that
not-
the right one?
I don't know if that is, but
I can't remember. I've seen so many videos on it. Like back in the day when we were doing like history and shit, we were learning about the war and all these people, what happens with their PTSD. I saw some guys shaking loads. I thought he was maybe having a seizure. I don't know,
I
but
have no clue. Bro.
I know that they get basically just really fucked up, super paranoid, super just sort of like on edge about absolutely everything. They
Yeah.
flinch like all the time because they're like,
The loud noises.
shit,
and
something loud noises will fuck them up. Because obviously guns super loud.
Do you think because of
bombs
the
super
lack
loud.
of social skills, obviously after being through a lot of shit, you can't really talk to women really easily. So you can't interact with females and you can't get a
Well,
girlfriend and shit. So then
apparently you'd
you're
have
more likely to
persistent
get-
symptoms of increased arousal. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So arousal because he can't talk to women or he's not been with women.
maybe you'd be scared to wank.
Well, because his dick's too big.
No. Genuinely, just like in general.
Why would he?
Because you'd always think in the back of your mind something bad could happen. maybe.
I mean,
You never
being a
know.
bit of a
You never
fetish.
know. That could be something.
Well, that's.
I mean, I don't actually have PTSD of anything, so I can't really relate to this at all. But I feel like that could be a thing.
I guess.
I mean, like you
guess.
said though, with that increased arousal thing. I mean, yeah, they'd be too
It's a
scared
bit
to
weird,
talk to
isn't it?
women, so they probably wouldn't be able to
do it.
satisfy themselves sexually.
That's probably why he's aroused all the time.
Yeah, but that's what I meant.
Yeah. All right,
I mean,
Winnie
I
the
guess that
Pooh
makes
one.
sense.
Winnie the Pooh one.
You want to go for this one?
You can go for it.
Shall I go for it? All
Yeah,
right.
go for
So this one actually hits very close to home because Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorite fucking like back in the day childhood like movie series kind of thing. I love Winnie the Pooh. Pooh in particular is like he's my favorite character. Like he's sick.
Same.
Winnie the Pooh is such a sick show. But every single Winnie the Pooh character, and it actually shows it's this isn't like a far-fetched conspiracy at all. I think it's
No, I think this is the
genuinely-
most realistic conspiracy
This is
theory
the
I've
most
ever read.
realistic one, and I think it makes so much sense. So every single character in Winnie the Pooh has some sort of mental illness. Now, this is shown in particular with Eeyore, the donkey with like his tail that's like nailed onto him. he obviously looks depressed, like he has clinical depression. Like there's nothing.
Reminds me of you.
Reminds me of me.
Yeah.
Nah.
Clinical depression.
Clinical depression. Nah, none of that, man.
Yeah.
I ain't clinically depressed. None of that.
Not anymore.
Nah, but not really. Not anymore. You can't just be not anymore. I mean, it's just an ongoing thing.
You go through your phases.
You go through your phases of depression. No, depression is just one thing.
Bro, it comes and it goes like a wave.
No, not depression.
It
Being
comes and
depressed
goes.
does. Being depressed, there's a difference between being depressed and having depression.
What's the difference?
Being depressed comes in waves. Having depression is a genuine mental
like
illness.
long-term
long term, like you can't feel real happiness. Whilst being depressed, you just comes in waves. Like you can be happy, like super happy, and actually feel this emotion of happiness for long periods of time, and then everything could just crash down, and you could just feel like utter shit. You know, but
Okay.
you know, we'll go past that. We go past that. Anyway, so the actual Canadian Medical Association diagnosed all of these characters, and they've said that Piglet has just general anxiety disorder. Like, yeah, I think we could easily tell that Piglet has anxiety.
Yeah.
Owl is dyslexic. I think because he says a lot of words wrong and he stutters quite a bit.
Maybe. I mean, that could also be dementia.
Yeah, but he doesn't forget a lot.
I don't know then.
Yeah, I think dyslexic is about right because obviously he just says
Almost.
words wrong or stutters a bit. Tigger has serious ADHD. I think that is definitely, he can't sit still.
That's me.
He always has to do something. Literally, I think this is me as well. I'm never taking the piss.
Bro, were you put in a class and have to listen to classical music because you were fidgeting too much? I was taken out of class.
No, maybe not serious, but I genuinely have it. Like I'm always tapping or moving my feet or nodding my head or something whilst I'm doing another thing. I have to do two things at once. I struggle to do one thing at once now.
Yeah.
I don't know why it is. I feel like it's just a brain thing. It's just dumb.
Because you're also depressed as well, so you don't want to do anything.
Fucking dickhead. All right. Pooh himself has ADHD and OCD, as well as impulsive tendency. So with the impulsive tendencies, he's always going like, "Oh, where can I get some honey?" He always wants to eat honey, and he always does repetitive counting as well. So he just counts for no reason. Like he just counts. Yeah, I mean he is. I think we could always tell that Pooh is special. Yeah. I mean, I thought maybe he was just a bit retarded, but you know, now they've said that he had ADHD, OCD, and impulsive tendencies. I mean, that kind of, you know, everything. It just kind of says a lot in it.
Yeah.
Then you have the human character being Christopher Robin, who has schizophrenia, and all of the animals that he's with, so Piglet, Pooh, Tigger, Owl, Rabbit, Eeyore, all of them are just manifestations of his imagination. Because really what's happening is those animals could actually represent Chris's own struggles as a kid. And he's trying to interact with others, you know, in the outside world, but he's doing it through his imagination instead.
I believe that. I think that's the most reasonable.
I think that's actually super, super cool. But my only question with this is if he's schizophrenic and everything that he's imagining is through his own head, is through his imagination, why has he got characters that will have mental illness?
They're all different. They all like represent different mental illnesses, I guess.
So are we also implying that Christopher Robin also has these struggles with all these, such as clinical depression?
But he would have struggled with them in his past. That's what this is saying. Like,
but are we talking to him as an adult, like the new movie?
Like, okay, well,
have you seen the new movie, the Christopher Robin movie?
I haven't seen that, but let's just say it's sort of past phases that he would have struggled with. So anxiety, let's say he struggled with that as a kid, trying to mix with other kids, because you know when you have ADHD and shit like that, it's very hard to make friends, right? Because you'll always be like isolated and shit.
Wait, do you know what could be a sick thing? Maybe he's in a mental illness home, and every time that he has to go back, do you know, like he's always leaving the animals. Like he doesn't stay with them overnight.
Yeah.
Because he has a curfew and has to go back to his mental home. And every time he goes outside, he's actually just like in a garden or something, and he's making all of this up. And there's obviously like a tree house and little house in there.
What if it's more like he's with them when he's asleep, but when he's awake, he's not? Because he's got to wake up. That's why he's got to go.
So you're saying that he
wakes up when he has to go.
Dreaming.
Yeah. He's dreaming of all these.
I like my method. I like my one more because dreaming and it's just so cliche.
That's the point. I mean, to be honest, it's got nothing to do with those, though. It's got nothing to do with those. It's more about this whole story is written about different mental illnesses that he struggled with.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, that he struggled with.
Really, it also brings it into light as well.
Yeah, highlights each one.
Imagine if this was highlighted when it first came out.
Yeah. I mean, back then, it wasn't very well known, those types of things. Like, they were known, but
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So imagine in 10 years ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago, this was brought up. Maybe we'd be better with mental illness stuff, but
it's very discreet. It's more of a subconscious thing you think about when you watch it as a kid, probably.
I guess so.
I guess so. Because you look at it as a kid and you're like, oh damn, I'm exactly like that. I'm normal. Then you have like some self-confidence with yourself. That's probably the whole theory behind it, why they did it.
Yeah.
Relate to kids.
Just to relate to people. Yeah. Well, the next one is a Sesame Street one. You haven't actually watched this, have you?
Nope.
So you don't know who Count Von Count is?
Nah.
So basically his inspiration is Dracula.
Yeah.
And there's a theory that's saying that there's a reason all the children are changing all the time. Is that saying that this count is actually feasting on the blood of these children.
Yeah.
And the adults, so the parents of these children, are actually his willing slaves. And, they don't seem fussed that he's a vampire wandering the streets. That's basically what they're saying. But I think this is a bit far-fetched.
That's way far-fetched because it's a kid's show.
This is way too far-fetched because it's a kid's show, yeah.
Yeah, don't make no sense. If it was anime, maybe.
It makes sense, but it's not a good theory.
It doesn't make sense in the context of the show itself.
Yeah, of the show itself.
As most kids show you could get.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense to have an underlying thing like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's just... Yeah, it's strange. But, it is there. It was there in the list. We'll skip over this one, though. You go to the next one.
Aladdin. In Juan scene, the genie calls...
Why'd you say Juan?
Because I'm Mexican.
Spanish. Mexican.
I climbed the wall from Mexico. And Donald Trump locked me up, dude. He made me.
Have you seen that video of that
the guy climbing laughing?
The wall? The Mexican laughing.
No, I ain't seen that.
Oh, the one.
Have you not seen the video of those? Have you not seen
fucked up teeth? He's like saying, "Oh, you could build that wall."
Nah, I ain't seen that. Have you not seen the video of those guys working and the guys filming that dude literally climbing the wall?
They throw a rope ladder at the top and they climb it.
Yeah,
it's mad.
So much for the wall.
Mexico
was gonna pay for it.
Yeah, imagine.
Okay.
More debt than they already are.
So the genie calls what was this?
Aladdin.
Aladdin's clothes.
So, how do you know that? It's fucking Aladdin.
AI's clothes.
AI's clothes, bro. It literally says Al's
Genie calls
clothes.
Al's clothes. Is that what you call it? He's fucking American. He sound like
Big Al.
Yeah. That's what they called Aladdin from The Dictator.
Hurry the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
It take bare long.
The genie chap was... the genie was basically trapped for 10,000 years, right? So there's no way he could have fashion trends, right? He could have known of any fashion trends. And so when the genie calls for Aladdin's clothes from the 3rd century... Aladdin's...
Aladdin.
Too much dictator shit. You sound like Donald Duck. The fuck?
I'm trying to do
this is ear rape. Yeah, so basically, the genie is 10,000 years, he's been stuck in the lamp, and somehow he got clothes that were fashionable for Aladdin. They didn't make no sense, right?
Well, he says that it was in the 3rd century, so that would imply 300 AD.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense, because he said he's been there 10,000 years inside a lamp, so that means minimum, they're in the year 10,300.
Yeah.
if he's lived through that. There's no evidence saying that he's like, lived past that. But minimum this year has to be 10,300 if Genie was stuck in this lamp. And they're saying that there's the Aladdin is now in a post-apocalyptic world. Fucking that's a tongue twister. Dumb fucking.
But this fucking conspiracy theory is the hardest one to read.
It's literally that's the hardest one to read.
Well, I've got dyslexic. I'm dyslexic.
I became owl just reading this. Okay, so they are now in a post-apocalyptic world where only Arabic and some Greek culture has survived. So there's just been some madness that's just happened, and they're living in the year 10,300. And what used to be Saudi Arabia has now been corrupted into Agrabah, which kind of makes sense, to be honest. It sounds relatively similar, but that's basically what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that
it's a post-apocalyptic world. Because the clothes are from the 3rd century, but the genie's been stuck in a bottle
for 10,000 years.
Yeah, so it's got to be 10,300.
It's a bit of a far-fetched theory, but it does make sense because of what they actually say within the cartoon itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess it does make sense.
All right.
I'll do the next one. This one's a cool one. This one's a really cool one. So everyone loves Dopey from Snow White, and Geppetto. Geppetto is Pinocchio's like maker, so I guess his dad.
Yeah, I know. That sounds like something you'd put on a sandwich. I'm gonna put some Geppetto on my sandwich.
Geppetto, like some sort of special cheese or something, some cheese sauce.
Sauce, some shit. Yeah.
So some. I don't know. It sounds kind of nice. Isn't it? Geppetto.
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 You're Chappido.
Fucking Epstein. Anyway, basically they're saying that Dopey and Geppetto are actually one person. It's the same
Dopey
person.
and Geppetto.
And this is just a fan theory that's been kind of just put out there. They're saying that Dopey was actually never a dwarf and was always a human. So when he was in Snow White, he must have been like a child, which is kind of mad. And when he grew like tall, all the other dwarves, they kind of just left him, and then he escaped to Italy. And because he loved Snow White, he made a model of Pinocchio to kind of emulate what him and Snow White's child could have been. So the child he wished, the child that he wished to have with Snow White, he made as Pinocchio. Now that is fucking mad, because the amount of
that's some simp level shit, bro. That's today's simp story. Geppetto's a fucking simp.
Yeah, Dopey Geppetto, fuck, whatever his name is, he's a fucking simp.
He's a Dopey Geppetto.
Dopey Geppetto. Let's just call him Dopey Geppetto. It just sounds good, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually mad. The amount of links that's been made, like they're saying that Dopey, he just wasn't a dwarf. He's a human, and he was in love with Snow White, and he got abandoned by the dwarves they grew up with. So they're trying to basically say that did they say in the Snow White that they found him or something? I don't know.
I don't
just
remember.
grew up with him in the first place.
No, I don't know. I think they found him, didn't they?
But then the fact that he just left wherever the hell he was to go to Italy.
Motherfucker was like, I'm out of here.
Motherfucker just said,
forget about it.
Forget about it. Like some Godfather shit. Right. You came to my wedding. My daughter's wedding. Some of that shit like that. But
yeah, I remember that. That was great.
Yeah, remember
the fucking cat on him.
To my daughter's wedding. The night of my daughter's wedding.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, and you asked me to kill someone without any respect. I sound like Sylvester Stallone. The fuck?
Sylvester Stallone, fucking Rocky.
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Okay, so we got the last one.
No, the last one. We got quite a few left.
Do we? I can't see them on here.
I got like 3 left.
Alright, well, let me get rid of the Frozen one.
Go on, you go for the Frozen one. Go for it.
So, this theory is that Tarzan is actually the little brother of Anna and Elsa. And from Frozen, if you haven't seen Frozen, so from Frozen, the parents were obviously allegedly killed at sea. So Anna and Elsa's parents were allegedly killed at sea when they were traveling. And we don't know anything else bar that from that movie.
Shipwreck.
Well, supposedly. And then Tarzan's story was obviously his parents washed up ashore on an island right? And they were living in a jungle, and the mother gave birth to a little boy, and they named him Tarzan. And obviously, if you watch that, spoiler alert, his parents die, and he grows up with the apes. So this sort of theory is that Tarzan is a little brother of Anna and Elsa from Frozen.
Yeah, so they're basically he's literally the love child of these two, like the dead parents that got washed up on this island.
Yeah,
because obviously they couldn't get back because the ship died. The
ship died. The ship died.
It just died, bro. It just died. It didn't. Yeah, it didn't just break. It just died. Like,
Epstein.
Oh no! Oh. No, you know how controversial that is. Fuck, that's really bad. That's actually really, really fucking bad. But yeah, anyways, that's a really cool one. I quite like that one.
Yeah,
because it does add up. It does add up as well.
It adds up.
Like, it is, you could say it's slightly far fetched, but I think it's alright. I think it's okay.
I think it makes sense. It's during similar time zones as well.
Yeah. So, is it similar?
But think about it, like also Elsa and Anna. Does Anna have superpowers? I can't remember.
Well,
it's only Elsa. Right?
Elsa does.
Can use fire. Like you can use
fire.
No, not
ice.
Fire. Ice. Tarzan is like super fucking strong as well. I don't know if that's because he was born with apes.
He's born up with apes, so I think he just kind of become as strong as an ape.
I guess. Maybe. But
so.
I know it makes well,
it just makes sense. I think it just makes sense. It's a decent one.
I mean, but the thing is, we also know Disney like to mix universes.
Yeah, they do like to do that.
Stories and shit.
They do it on purpose, man. They do it on purpose so that we can think.
I mean, you're gonna watch it back. Then you watch it back. Easy money.
Well,
for
when
them.
you watch it back,
Nostalgia.
then you're gonna start looking for shit like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Literally. Anyway, the next one is actually from Peter Pan. Now this is a cool one because this one genuinely adds up.
I love
so the reason that nobody ages in the Neverland is because nobody there is actually alive.
Boom.
Now this is proper sick because obviously there's loads of children there, and obviously they've been there. It looks like they've been
sex
there.
cave.
Bro, for fuck's sake. Well, you're just gonna say, "Oh, it's part of Epstein's imagination." All these kids in this fucking island. Oh yeah, I can't get caught on this island.
Yo, Epstein's secretly Peter Pan, and he likes to be around kids, so he imagines that shit. There you go.
For fuck's sake, that's so bad. I can't believe this guy, bro. Imagine our video just gets kind of like FBI just watching it. The FBI just watching it, just like. We got demonetized. We're not getting money from it. We're not getting money as it is. No, but anyway, it makes sense because there was also they had like an interview, like they asked the author or something. Or, no, maybe it's just a general fact. Even the author who wrote Peter Pan had a brother that passed away at a young age, so everyone kind of thinks that Neverland was inspired by the author just sort of envisioning his brother in this afterlife kind of place.
So is Peter Pan supposed to be the brother?
I guess so.
Because
yeah.
Peter Pan is supposed to be this person who improves people's lives, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he saw his brother as this little kid that would always help people.
Little angel helping other people.
Well, it's like Up. How that little Chinese kid is like helping the old guy get to heaven. Yeah, the old Chinese kid.
That's actually a good theory. Actually, the Up theory.
No, I believe that. He's actually dead, but basically dead. Russ is his guardian angel trying to get him.
What's the dog then?
The dog?
Yeah.
The dog's Epstein.
For fuck's
Marty,
sake.
Marty, look at that dog. It's fucking Epstein.
Why are you gonna do this?
Aladdin.
Yeah, they should make a fucking Pokemon called Aladdin. Then it'll be because when it speaks, it'll be like Aladdin. Yeah, that'd be fucking dope.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're an arsehole. We have two more. Right?
And they're both related to Epstein.
They're not related to Epstein. So, if you've ever watched Beauty and the Beast, there's this big Donny called Gaston. Gaston.
Gaston.
Not just Gaston, Gaston. And basically, they're saying that Gaston had killed Bambi's mother. Now, the reason they said this is because within Gaston, his tavern, there is a doe, a deer, a head on his wall, which is kind of mad. And also, if you look into, I saw a screenshot. There's a screenshot of the picture where in the background of Beauty and the Beast, there is a deer that resembles Bambi. Now, that's obviously kind of mad, isn't it?
That is, man. You know what? I always used to get the name mixed up between Lady and the Tramp and Bambi. I used to call it Bambi and the Tramp for some reason. I don't know why.
But basically, they're just saying that Gaston was the one that killed
that bitch killed
Bambi's mother. That motherfucker killed him. Killed Bambi's mother. You know what, dickhead?
Yeah.
Made Bambi an orphan.
Yeah.
Made,
wait
that
a
little
second.
deer cry.
I remember seeing this shit. Oh, I can't remember what movie it was, but there was a Goldilocks and the Bears, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what fucking movie was that? But one of the bears went missing, and they went into the office or some shit, and the hunter's rug was the mother bear on the floor. It was a cartoon. I can't remember what fucking movie it was though. Oh, Shrek! It was Shrek.
Shrek, yeah.
Yeah, it was Shrek. Yeah, Shrek. You remember when they locked up Goldilocks' bears in the cage?
Yeah.
And then later on in the office, the rug was the mother's coat. Like the mother's fur, you know, like dead carcass on the floor was the rug.
That's kind of mad.
Yeah. Dark shit.
You're not on about Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Yeah, the bears though, not the Goldilocks. I'm just talking about the bears, the mother bear.
The bears, there wasn't three baby bears.
No, it wasn't. Not the baby. There was a baby. There was a baby one. There was the mother and the dad. No, there was a baby, and mom and dad. They were all locked up in the cage.
Oh, was it all three? Oh, those three. Oh,
yeah, and then the mum disappeared.
Oh, you're talking about the first one.
Yeah, and then remember the dad and the mum, and the baby was like side together, and then you don't know why, but then there was a sneak preview. Obviously, the rug was the dead mum, right?
That's actually kind of mad.
Yeah,
that's actually kind of mad. Speaking of Shrek, do you know the Muffin Man?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Aladdin. For fuck's sake, why bring Aladdin back into it, man? Muffin Man.
Do you know Jeffrey Epstein?
What is it with your obsession with Jeffrey Epstein? You learnt the new name and you're just like, yeah.
Because he molested me, that's why. There you go. That's a dark conspiracy theory. Alright, let's go next one.
Simcast is gonna get cancelled.
Let's go next one.
Alright, this is the last one. Now this one's quite a good one. I found this quite interesting. When I was trying to explain this to someone earlier, being a fucking retard, he's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" And making no
Why do I sound like a Donald Trump supporter?
Because you are. Basically, so if you've ever watched Zootopia or Zootropolis, whatever the fuck they call it, because it's got like 10 different names, Nick Wilde, who's a fox, is a descendant of Robin Hood. The Robin Hood that's the animated Robin Hood, where they're based on animals. And Leodore Lionheart, that's the mayor of Zootropia, whatever. And he's related to both Simba from Lion King and King Richard from Robin Hood, and Prince John, who's obviously the brother to King Richard, I believe. And they're saying that the Lion King obviously was the beginning of peace between predators and prey, and over time the animals have been evolving into more like a society, so like a human society.
What happened to the humans though?
The humans never existed. This is a totally different universe.
But humans existed. Wait, the humans existed?
No, humans haven't existed in any of them.
In the Lion King, okay, that makes sense.
No, in Lion King, the animated Robin Hood and Zootopia Tropolis, no humans existed. It's just an animal-based universe. And they're saying that King Richard continued his great-great-grandfather's vision, because obviously Simba, isn't there like a Lion King like 4 or like a series Lion King where it shows Simba's son, so it can't be Simba can't be the dad or anything. But basically they're saying that all the lions are
related to
continuing, each other. Yeah, they're all related to each other, and they're all continuing this massive sort of peace between predators and prey.
But do you not think the lions are always the king of the jungle, so they will always be in that part of like power?
I mean, I guess so.
That's probably why they always put lions at the head.
That is exactly why, though. Yeah, because with
what makes you think they're related?
The Lion King, what makes them related? Well, the fact that they're all lions, the fact that they're all leaders, and the fact they're all trying to bring peace.
But all lions are leaders. In the animal kingdom, they technically are.
There's no other lions. You don't see any other lion. Maybe the lions. There's only one. Yeah. Like sort of line of lions that can exist, and they're all royalty. Yeah. Maybe that's what they're trying to portray. Because in Zootopia / Zootropolis, whatever the fuck you want to call it, there's no other lions. Also, this might be the first 1 hour episode. Hey!
Gone over an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, we've got. Hey, yo, this is a banger. But yeah, the lions and stuff. They're all related. They're all trying to bring this peace, and they're all in the leader positions. And I think that just makes a whole lot of sense.
How do the lions reproduce if there's only one lion?
There's not just one lion though.
So what are they having sex with?
Well, Simba obviously gets with Nala, innit?
Yeah, but then who does?
And then those obviously have kids.
Yeah.
Those obviously have kids. King Richard had a wife.
Was she a female lioness?
No shit.
I'm asking.
Yeah, obviously. What else could she be?
I don't know. You can be married to any gender. Doesn't have to be the same gender.
No. Obviously, gender. What do you mean? It's
a monkey and a lion could work.
That's not gender. It's a fucking species. You
idiot. Oh yeah, or whatever. I don't know. Fucking remember. Whatever. I'm retarded right now.
No, this guy's actually retarded. Do you know what? It's too late at night.
It's 2 a.m.
It actually is. It's 2 a.m. and we're just sitting here fucking speaking about why the lions from
shit.
fucking Disney.
Bro, I'm Winnie the Pooh. Shut the hell up. I'm retarded.
No, I'm Winnie the Pooh. I'm Winnie the Pooh.
No, you're just the Pooh part.
Wow. Okay, I see how it is. On that note, I think we're going to end it here. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment any topics you'd like to see us in the future. Any video ideas would be great too. Podcast is going to be off for a little while, but we'll still pop some videos through.
Some funny ones.
Some funny ones.
Maybe some Omegle shit.
I don't know about that one, but we'll find out.
I'm going to edit out all the dicks from that.
Yeah. Make sure that you follow us on Spotify. You know, we want to have some Spotify following, you know. Follow us on SoundCloud. I mean,
nah, we don't really give a fuck about SoundCloud.
We don't really give a fuck about SoundCloud.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube and like the video. Share it with your friends.
Subscribe.
Make sure you listen to it. That's it. And we'll catch you next time. See you in a bit, guys.